Hello crew, welcome to another episode of the Captain Calamity Adventures with me, Captain Calamity. It's lovely to see you all back again, and I've got a really nice project that I'm working on at the moment. It came to me the other day when I was heading out to feed Scorcher the Dragon at Chocolate Button Bay, and I climbed over the jelly roly-poly hills, and I climbed through the chocolate toffee mountain, and I slid down the candy cane mines. I went through the sherbet dib-dab hills, and then I came to Scorcher the Dragon's cave. And he was in there, and he had some friends, because I heard lots of noises coming from the cave, lots of sort of squeaky noises and chatting around, and I thought, I don't wonder who Scorcher's friendly with, because I know there's no other dragons on the island. So I went and had a look, and sure enough, he was talking to the rocks and to the pebbles. I didn't realise this, but when you're an enchanted dragon, you can make the rocks and the pebbles all talk. So it gave me this great idea for a project which I'm going to show you. So have a look at these. Right, I've been working on some of these characters. We had this one. This is a blue one, and he's got a single eye, a bit like a cyclops, and he's got his fanged teeth. And then we've got another one who looks a little bit cheeky. It's the red one, and we got this three-eyed orange one. I think that's a girl. What do you think? So we got loads here, and I'm working on one that's purple. So I'll tell you what I did, how I put them together, and then maybe it's a project that you can do at home. So all you have to do first of all is you have to get some paints. If you're working with mum or dad on the kitchen table, make sure that you've got stuff that's washable, because you don't want it to not come out, okay? But if you're going to make something that you want to keep in the rain or outside the house, then obviously put lots of newspaper down before you start, and then when you do it, make sure that there's no gaps or anything like that, so you're not going to make a mess, because mum or dad will go crazy if there's a mess. You do not want that. You don't want to have to deal with an argument, okay? And you don't have to be scrubbing away your fingers and your hands to get it all off. So when you paint, paint really carefully, okay? So what I did was I got the washable type. I painted them blue, red, orange and purple. So you put your base colour down on the stones or the pebbles, and then once you've got that solid base colour down, then what you need to do is start having fun with it. And this is the fun. Okay, so I've got these goggly eyes. I love these, check these out. Look. So those eyes move around. And what you can do then is you can get them on your stone in a position that you like. And then you're gonna get some glue, PVA glue, just a little dab, you don't want to overdo it. Have a think about the shape of your stone and what kind of character it might be. It's a really good idea, you might want to sketch it out on paper first, and then once you've done that, a little bit of glue. Remember, don't overdo it, okay, because then the glue will go everywhere, it'll be over your fingers and all over your hands, it'll be all icky and disgusting. Just spread the glue around the eye so you're not making a mess when you put it down, and then we'll put one there. Okay, give it a little bit of time to dry, and then we'll do the other one. And again, you don't need to, less is more with glue, I would say. So there we go. It's a good lesson to know, less is more, because otherwise it's just going to go over everything and make a horrible mess and look rubbish, and you don't want that. You don't really want to see the glue. You want it to be on the stone but invisible. Take a little bit of time to dry, but you don't need to worry about that. What I then do, and this is really cool, is rather than getting paint and making a bit of a mess because you can't do it neatly with paint, it goes everywhere, I then took a white pen. This is called a porcelain painter pen. I got it from a craft shop. And then what you can do is you can draw your features. So let's give him a long mouth. And just get yourself, make sure you get a bit of paint out of there. Just by pressing it, give him a long mouth. A nice wide mouth, because he looks like this kind of, he looks like the kind of stone that would have a long wide mouth. He looks happy now, doesn't he? It's amazing what a little bit of paint can do. And then I've been doing this with them. I've been giving them fangs, like this fella here, he's got fangs. So then what you want to do is, how many teeth should we give him? Should we give him sort of square teeth with this one? So now you've got to concentrate and get this right. One, and I'll do another one. There, and then we'll get another one. It does take a little bit of time to dry, but patience will pay off, okay? So do wait till it's dry. Don't go straight at it while it's wet, because you'll just make a mess. So once you've done that, and that, we don't want that. You can always wipe the bit off that you don't want with a tissue. Don't spread it around, otherwise you're going to make a mess. You can paint over bits as well. If you mess a bit up, remember, you can just paint over it, get another bit of purple paint or whatever colour it is and clean that up. So there we go, we've got a nice little sort of toothy smile there. I'm going to show you this, there we are. Okay. To add to your stone or your pebble collection with all your characters. And then once it dries, I'm not going to do it now because it will make a mess. So go and have a packet of crisps or a drink or whatever, and then come back to it, and then you can draw around it with a black outline. And I use a Sharpie pen for this. Again, this is an indelible marker, so don't go drawing a moustache on your face or anything, or drawing scars on your hands or stuff like that, because you'll have to scrub your hand off completely if you do that, and that's no good if you need a hand. And I find I do need a hand, so don't do that. So use a Sharpie or a marker pen, and use it very carefully just to draw the outline. If you're not happy with using one of those, you're worried that it's going to get on your fingers like it has done on mine, then get mum or dad to do the outlines for you, and that will work as well. And then what you end up with is some great characters. Hello there, hello. And I think this one's got maybe a squeaky voice. And this one, hello, how are you, my dear boy? And lovely to see you. Give us a kiss. And then I've got this one. So there we go. All my pebbles for my pebble collection. And that's how you do it. Really simple. I better get back and finish off feeding Scorcher, because I know he likes bananas and apples and trees and slime and jelly and pink things and hedgehogs. I know he likes eating the pricks off hedgehogs as well. So he's a strange character. Anyway, so that's it from me. Hope you like this project. I think it's loads and loads of fun. So get painting. Get the tablecloths down, make sure it's nice and the surfaces are nice and clear, and then just have a go making your pebbles and your stone monster characters. So that's it from me for another episode of the Captain Calamity Adventures. I want you to comment and I want you to tell me what you've been drawing, what you've been working on, all the little monster projects that you've been doing at school. What's this has inspired you to do? Because maybe it's not rocks or pebbles, but maybe you start doing sketches and drawings. Maybe you're writing stories about monsters and things like that. So get commenting. What I will do is I'll have a look through the comments. The best comments I'm going to send a prize out to, a proper Captain Calamity prize. So let's get those comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. But above all, be safe, be smart, be smiley. See ya!